Okay, hello everybody. Today we're going to be doing section 12.4, which is kind of just learning about three-dimensional figures and something called cross-sections, which is cutting a shape or cutting a 3D shape. A lot of vocabulary again. This is how the geometry unit is. So let's get to it. Solids, which are also known as, aka, three-dimensional shapes. They have a length, a width, and a height dimension. So we have three dimensions now. That's why we call them three-dimensional. If you can try and sketch this shape, to draw that shape the way that I do it, is I draw a square, and then I draw another square down here, and then I connect the points that go together, like that. So that could be a way for you to attempt to draw. Try it. We can practice. So the vocabulary that go with this shape, this is an edge. An edge is a line segment where two faces intersect. And the faces, which I'm going to talk about here, are the flat surfaces of our 3D shape. So faces are the flat surfaces. Edges are the point where the two faces meet, that line segment. A vertex is a point where all three faces meet, and these will be a point. So the vertex is a point, the edge is a line segment, and a diagonal is a line segment whose endpoints are vertices, so that means they're points, that are neither adjacent nor on the same face. That's nor. A line segment whose endpoints are vertices, points, that are neither adjacent nor on the same face. So an example of a diagonal is going from this vertex up here across and down through the shape to the one in the back. A lot of vocabulary. Okay, next, some more vocabulary. Naming the types of polyhedrons. We have four types that I need you to know. Two of them are prisms and two of them are pyramids. Our first one is a triangular prism. And a prism, the number of bases it has is 2. And the type of base is a triangle. What I mean is we have a triangle here in the front, and then we have a triangle here in the back. Those are your bases. So you have two triangles. They will be parallel to each other. And then all of the other faces will be rectangles. Okay? That's a triangular prism. Prism has two bases that are parallel. And this one's triangular because of the triangle. Rectangular prism is the next shape. Again, a prism will have two bases. It has two rectangles on either side that are parallel to each other. Two bases, and they are rectangles. Again, try and draw these. We will talk about how to draw them in class a little bit. Now we have the pyramids. And pyramids are all going to come to a point. So they're only going to have one base. Number of bases is 1. And the base will be a triangle, and then above where that triangle is, it will come to a point, a vertex, and all the other faces come up to that point. Okay? And that's the triangle. And if I talk about a rectangular pyramid, you're going to have a rectangle on the base. The base is a rectangle, and it will come to a point up here. Number of bases, again, is 1. Pyramid, 1 base. Prism, 2 bases. Okay, an example. Oh, I lost my shape. Okay, so let me draw a shape here. Okay, this one, I'll go back to here. Okay, let me label A, B, C, this one will be D, E, F, G, H. Okay, so identify the shape. Well, this kind of shape has two bases. They're rectangles, so this will be a rectangular prism because it has two bases. And we're going to identify the bases. Bases are just the faces of the shape that are parallel. We have A, B, D, C. You name it going around in a circle. So one of the bases is A, B, D, C. And the other base that goes with this base, A goes with E, so you start with E, E, F, H, G. You're going to follow the same pattern that you used for the first one. So it's E, F, H, G. Oh, I don't know why I put a comma there. So these are the two bases. Name all of the faces. The faces also include the bases, so we can write those down first. Okay, now let's do the front. The one that would be in front would be C, D, H, G. C, D, H, G. Now we'll do the one that would sit in the back that would run parallel to this one. That would be A, B, F, E. Okay, that's two more bases. Now we have to do the two sides. We have A, C, G, E. A, C, G, E. And then we have B, D, H, F. It does not matter what order as long as they are the ones that are connecting. You don't want to jump across like go B, H, F, D because those don't connect around in a circle. Alright, after bases and faces we do edges. Edges are the line segments. So AB would be a line segment. To name a line segment, you put a little line over it. So AB, another one is CD, another one is AC, another one is BD. We have the ones going up and down would be AE, then CG, then DH, and BF. Those are the ones going up and down, vertical. And now we do the ones along the bottom. Those would be EF. A little bit more space here. EF, FH, HG, and GE. Okay, those are all the edges. The last part of this question says name the vertices. That would be all of the points. Our vertices, you just name the letter A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and H. Those are all your vertices. Okay, let's talk about cross sections. The resulting shape when a plane intersects a figure. What I'm going to do here is just cross this out for a second and come back up to this. Let's see. There we go. Okay, these are the cross sections of our figure. Get a little space to write. Now the cross section, the resulting shape when a plane intersects a figure, and these are hard to draw. You do not have to draw them in your notes. This would be a cone, and we're going to be cutting a plane right through it. And if we cut right through it, what kind of shape would we see is basically what that's asking. And what you need to kind of, or play around with visuals in our hands, but you have to visualize what this is going to look like, and this should look like a triangle when you cut it. So if you cut right down and then looked at the shape that was remaining, this would be a triangle. And this one, if you cut it, we're cutting it on the diagonal. What kind of shape would we have? And it would look like this, which would be a rectangle. And this is called a sphere, and if we're cutting a sphere in half, and you looked at what you cut out, think of an orange. If you're cutting an orange, what kind of shape do you see? You would see a circle. Okay, and we're going to talk more about cross sections and kind of look at some 3D shapes that we have in class. That's it for today. Have a good day.